for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trailblazers as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Anthony Simons came in as a shy teenager. He said, people here have seen me grow up. Even those around me tell me, man, you've come a long way. You're becoming a man now. I'm coming out of my shell. I've grown a lot, and I'm out of the quiet stage. Now, I'm much more talkative. Kevin?
He is, and his game, David, speaks volumes by itself. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. And for the Trailblazers, at lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Justice Winslow out there with Grant. And it's Brown in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Pass to Simons. There's Winslow. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard looking around. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Simons missing. 2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Now, here's Simons. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Simons against McCollum. The pass to Jones. Launches it. The Pelicans get another chance here. And it's Williamson missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
There's Winslow. Grant trying to break free. Winslow's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Williamson throws it down.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lillard, the pass to Winslow. Simons up top. Grant outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Assertive play in the paint from Jeremy Grant, absorbing the foul while shooting.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
The free throw drops for Grant. You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
And Grant drops them both. Jeremy Grant, part of a loaded second round of the 2014 draft.
Kevin, Jeremy signing a max contract, rare for a second rounder. Also in that 2014 second round draft, MVP, the Joker, Joe Harris, Jordan Clarkson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Wow, that second round proved to have some players. This is why you take strength training seriously. Ingram may not have converted that earlier in his career.
Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
That one falls for Ingram.
Brandon Ingram is a fascinating player, multi-dimensional and versatile. Needs to keep improving.
Passes it to Lillard. Simons with the ball. To the inside. And the dunk by Brown.
Anthony Simons looks real comfortable running the pick and roll as the young combo guard continues to grow as a passer.
Lillard against McCollum. Williamson outside. Back to McCollum and stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. Grant leading the charge. Stolen by McCollum. And stolen by Lillard. And now a fast break. Grant with the ball. Rebounded by McCollum. New Orleans leading by 3. On the basket by Jones.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here's Winslow, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Brown kicks to Winslow. Clock at 6. Lillard with no one around. Trailblazers keep it alive. For New Orleans, their last game a loss to the Magic.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's McCollum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Lillard. Jones, no luck.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pass to Simons. Winslow against Ingram. Lillard outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. New Orleans leading by 3. Here's McCollum. The putback. Williamson on the follow.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
Here's Lillard. 23 points for him the last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
They get the rebound. Brown kicks to Simons. The pass to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And the basket is good.
We see you, C.J. McCollum, playing down low.
Trailblazers trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lillard finds Brown. With the teardrop, and good that time. Brown's got his second bucket.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And here's McCollum. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates. And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick in Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
As good a playmaker as he is a scorer, Winslow with great patience and great vision.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Ingram. Over Winslow. Portland grabs the miss. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Grant dishes to Lillard. And Simons has it in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Jones. At the elbow, Williamson. Back to McCollum. It's tipped and taken away by Brown. Simons with the ball. Jones covering. And it's Simons missing. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
He's very long and slender frame, Brandon Ingram, but very effective at attacking the rim.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Knox, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Sharp comes in for Winslow. Nasir Little, he's checked in for Anfernee Simons. And it's Johnson in for Lillard. Now, here's Sharp. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And the rebound goes to Murphy. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Warriors. He kicks to Marshall. Pass to Lewis. There's the pass to Murphy. Takes a 3. Johnson with the block. Passes it to Knox. Here's Sharp. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Lewis against Johnson. Pass to Valanciunas. Six to shoot. Back to Lewis. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like. And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that group.
Now, here's Sharp. Pass to Little. The pass to Sharp. The 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3. And Simons and Little, Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they have shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Back to Knox. Johnson surveying the floor. Over Lewis. The Trailblazers with the new shot clock. Here's Brown. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Passes it to Murphy. Valanciunas against Brown. Pass to Murphy. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. And there's Little. That's good on the assist by Johnson. And this game is tied up now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. Nance in the post, and he gets it to go. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Burkett just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now, here's Marshall. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Murphy. Shot's good. Marshall making the play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Johnson inside. Lewis on him. Thybulle for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Lewis outside. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Chalk up 2 there.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Sharp. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Marshall deciding where to go with it. The pass to Nance. Dishes to Lewis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The free throw drops for Lewis. And both free throws good for Lewis. Johnson, that's for 2. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, up by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Pelicans leading by 3. We've got Damian Lillard. Sharp out there with Winslow. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Thybulle in at the shooting guard position. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Now here's Winslow. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Here's Grant. Second chance shot. Bucket is good.
and he put on his hard hat on the offensive glass. Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
The free throw drops for Grant.
You know, entering the league, Jeremy Grant was athletic, had top-notch physical tools, and now he has the skills to go with it.
Now here's McCollum. Williamson, the pass to McCollum. Now Daniels. This one for three. He doesn't hit that one.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now, here's Sharp. Not a lot of room. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by New Orleans. McCollum outside. Williamson trying to free himself up. They get it back. Ingram outside. Back to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Ingram's got his third basket of the night.
You see how Ingram's polished his game, looking smooth from the mid-range.
Winslow against Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And Smitty, during his NBA career, Justice Winslow has proven to be a terrific defender, but when healthy.
And a versatile one as well. He's someone that can D-up guards and bigs. A guy that takes pride in making things difficult for opposing players.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Jones checked in for Nance. Second free throw, no good.
Justice is a do-it-all kind of player, but something you'll see from him every night is toughness and physicality.
Lillard with it, now defended by Williamson. And it's Sharp missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Lillard. Unable to get that one. Good D by McCollum. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Passes it to Daniels. Back to McCollum. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Grant, that's good.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's McCollum. 9 points last game out. Daniels kicks to McCollum. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
You have to get out there on C.J. McCollum. He is very good at torching defenses from deep.
Lillard finds Grant. Got a piece of it. 5 on the clock. Shoots a fader. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Ingram. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
They weren't aggressive on the glass. They weren't blocking out. That puts you behind the 8 ball every single time.
And he makes the first. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end. And it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Here's the 3. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Now here's Williamson. He's coming off a 28-point game against Orlando.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
Now here's Sharp. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Lillard, the pass to Simons. Floats one up, and Jones pulls it down.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Sharp, the pass to Grant. Now here's Simons. Pass to Sharp. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Now nearly 7 feet tall, according to some reports. Wow, Ingram making his presence felt at the rim.
So it's Portland now. It's a 5-point game. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. Lillard with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fires the 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. For 3, Ingram. The rebound by Grant.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Lillard. Back to Grant. Now the pass to Simons. Lillard against Murphy. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Ingram outside. Jones trying to get open. Ingram can't get that one to fall. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Trailblazers, Brown is checked in for Justice Winslow. Nasir Little comes in for Anfernee Simons. And it's Johnson in for Lillard. And New Orleans also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in. Johnson, the pass to Little. Back to Johnson. Passes to Brown. To end the drought. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Now here's Ingram. He's coming off a 16-point game against Orlando.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And the basket by Murphy.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A different look now for Portland. Kevin Knox is checked in for Jeremy Grant, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Sharp. The Pelicans also changing it up. Marshall, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram, and Lewis subbed in for McCollum. Here's Knox. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He's a big man who plays to his strengths. Valanciunas offers a lot of grit and toughness.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. He shoots again to the left wing. Down low. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 13 now for New Orleans. Pass to Thybulle. Now Little. Shot to stop the run, and Jones sends it back. Outside Murphy, and again New Orleans with the triple.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
Pass to Thybulle. Kicks to Little. Portland moving the ball around. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Outside, Jones. And there's the pass to Marshall. They get it back. Here's Murphy. Off target with the jump hook. Trailblazers trail by 16. Here's Knox. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Thibault. They could use a bucket, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
And for Portland, they're shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Johnson, rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. Johnson against Lewis. Pass to Murphy. Back to Lewis. Three-pointer. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Pass to Thibault. Now here's Little. Guarded closely. Knox the pass to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now, here's Marshall. D right on him. Outside Lewis. A second chance effort, and it's blocked by Brown. They recover it. Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them. And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And here's Little. And that one, good. Little's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Impressive work from Nasir Little. Good at using whatever space he gets down low.
Outside, Jones. Murphy passes to Valanciunas. Shoots over Brown. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 7 points.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Johnson, a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Murphy with the ball. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
We came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. We got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this lead will continue to grow.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass, but hey, not looking good out there.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Lewis in at the 2-guard. Now here's Winslow. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. And the shot is good. Winslow's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Portland. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Back to McCollum. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And that's now 7 points for C.J. McCollum.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Simons against Lewis. And it's Simons missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Ingram finds McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. He's covered by Brown. Here's Lewis. Back to Valanciunas. New Orleans moving it around. A 3 from McCollum. Here's Lewis. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
The defense can't stop a force like Zion. Once he's airborne, the slam is almost inevitable.
So it's Portland now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Winslow wide open. He fires off target from three-point range. Pelicans leading by 21. Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel, because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Pelicans. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
To the middle, here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Now here's McCollum. He has 7. And the pass to Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. Launches a 3. Again, McCollum missing.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half. You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Now Ingram, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Grant with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Grant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Look at Simon's move, making the effort to get out ahead on the break.
Now McCollum inside. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Lillard the pass to Grant. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Lillard against McCollum. It's Ingram on the wing. 5 to shoot. Back to McCollum. Releases. No good that time. And it's Portland the other way.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
New Orleans leading by 19 points. To the paint. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Now here's Winslow. Down kicks to Simons. Williamson with the block.
Though he's a humble guy at heart, there's entertainment value to almost everything Zion does.
Here is Daniels, covered by Lillard. Pass to Ingram, and here is Williamson. Over Grant. Sweet move. And that one goes long. Trailblazers trail by 21. Out to the wing. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Sharp's checked in for the Trailblazers. Nancy's checked in for New Orleans. Here's McCollum. 7 points in the game. Pass to Daniels. Pass to Williamson. Back to Daniels with the shot. And again, no good by New Orleans. Trailblazers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Simons, their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pelicans leading by 21. McCollum kicks to Daniels. The pass to Williamson. Kicks it out to McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
He can make this shot in his sleep. It is pure muscle memory for C.J. McCollum.
Now, here's Simons. 9 points in the game so far. Grant the pass to Winslow. Another shot. Grant gets a wide open look. Portland no good that time either. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. The 18-footer is right on the mark. And 12 points for Zion Williamson.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Knox, he's checked in for Portland. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Anthony Simons. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. Lillard, bounce pass. Here's Knox, defended by Jones, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Nasir Little, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Cullen passes to Nance. There's the dish to Ingram. Back to Nance. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Daniels. Pelicans keep it alive. It's good. McCollum's got 7 now in this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Thybulle. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Gritty play by Little. Defense comes right at him, but he gets the shot off.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And he can't get the first one.
Drafted late in the first round, Little has shown very quickly that he can be a key player in any team's rotation.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And he's good on the second. Now here's McCollum. He's got 12. Passes to Jones. The rebound by Sharp. Portland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Portland no good that time either. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Nance outside. Down low. It's stolen by Little. Throws it up high. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. McCollum kicks to Daniels. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Daniels. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And for Portland, they're shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Johnson, the pass to Thibault. Portland moving the ball around. And here's Little. 5 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. Launches it. Rebounded by McCollum. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Johnson, the pass to Little. Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. And no good that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. Ingram with it. 13 points in the game. Pass to McCollum. Fires from deep. Here's Nance. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Smitty, the talented Larry Nance, has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
And that one misses. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
Here's Lewis. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. Nance outside. He kicks it to Marshall. Pass to Lewis. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
There's the pass to Little. And here now is Thibault. Passes it to Knox. Shoots the three. Rebound by Marshall. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 17-6 run. Lewis passes to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Pass to Thibault. Now Little. He has 5. Kicks it to Johnson. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Jones has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lewis outside. Nance, right side. Over Thibault. Nance, no good. The Trailblazers shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson can't hit.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Jones looking for an opening. There's the triple. The shot will not fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pelicans on top, just dominating this one. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jones has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. We've got Matisse Thybulle, also Johnson out there. And it's Walker in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. From 13. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Lewis. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. So that being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Building a beautiful culture, those are the teams that win championships.
First free throw is good. Daniels, he's checked in for New Orleans. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Johnson. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And here are the Pelicans. And here's Daniels. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Zeller. He kicks it to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. .60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Lewis gets the bucket.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Johnson against Lewis. Thibault with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And another great look at the 2K drive. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Zeller. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Now, here's Thibault. Passes it to Mays. 6 to shoot. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Johnson against Lewis. On the wing, Daniels. Here's ABC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Zeller. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Daniels passes to ABC. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Thibault. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
And, Greg, we know at Washington, Thibault was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Marshall. Here's Johnson, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Here's Marshall. Well, we know confidence is key, but Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
And now here comes Marshall, leading the break. Here's Zeller. Mays with the rebound.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Walker looking for an opening. Poke loose. Lock at 6.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Walker. And so Walker nails both of them. For New Orleans, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And the dunk by Zeller.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Mays. The shot that time, not on target.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Now Johnson. Pass to Mays. And here is Johnson. Walker the pass to Mays. Now here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. From deep three-point range. No good there. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Mays. No good, unable to end this run. Here's Cheatham. Now the pass to Daniels. Here's Cheatham. Walker with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Passes it to Thibault. Now here's Walker. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable? Playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Now, here's Thibault. Kicks to Johnson. Here's Mays. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lewis on top. He's guarded by Johnson. To the left side wing. Pulls it up. For Portland, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Johnson. Misses off the left iron. The Pelicans shooting 43% from the field. Here's Cheatham. Inside, ABC. Great pass to set up the lay-in. ABC's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now, here's Thibault. He's covered by Daniels. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 40% in the fourth. Lewis outside. Pass to Daniel. Here's ABC. Pass to Cheatham. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First free throw is good. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Now, here's Thibault. Here's Walker. Got a piece of it. Lewis with it. Here's Daniels. It's hauled in by Thibault. Thibault's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Mays. Walker at the elbow. Johnson outside. Over Zeller. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Butler against Lewis. He kicks to Daniels. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Fades and shoots. A second chance effort. A nice shot by Zeller. Zeller's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Johnson, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Passes to ABC. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
Pass to Thibault. Back to Johnson, to the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Mays. Can they get it? He lays it in. Mays has got 7 now in this quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Lewis, stolen by Walker. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Marshall brings the double team. Here's Mays. Sinks the 3-pointer. Mays has got 10 points here in the second half.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Lewis with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Marshall over Thibault. Marshall can't hit. The Trailblazers shooting in the 4th quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Zion Williamson.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Lewis outside. Pass to ABC. Back to Lewis. It's stolen by Johnson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now Thibault. The pass to Butler. Here's Mays. Out of hand on it. Marshall passes to Lewis. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set a screen, so I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.